don't have my phone on me, so I can't read chat from back there. Rebar, good to see you. Golden Whale, hi, hello. This is my first workout in a week. Aside from exercises tailored around physiotherapy for my back. Something tore in there. Ooh. I need a fan on me. It's less than 5 minutes, 2.5 minutes, and I'm overheating. How are you guys this fine? Is it Wednesday? Wednesday evening? Ah, that's much better. My back has started to feel a lot better. I was at the gym doing my regular Wednesday leg day, with legs every Wednesday and Sunday. And I wasn't feeling it. I was too tired, work had burnt me out, and I started going heavy, wasn't feeling that, so I stopped. I lowered the weight, I was doing 315, and I was just exploding up off the floor, doing deadlifts, and on my like 7th rep, I popped up, and then as I sort of caught it, there's maybe too much momentum where the weight just kept going up, and I stopped and I had to catch, and then when I did, I felt something tear down there. There's a pop, I dropped the weight. Still finished the last 45 minutes of my workout though. I knew I was good until inflammation kicked in. I assume you guys can hear me from back here. If I talk normally, I guess you guys can still hear me. All right. Normally I use my big boy voice when I'm talking to the screen from this far away. But if I talk normally like this, it appears that the sound is still transferring to you guys. All right, so I just want to warm up right here. That's felt pretty good. Let's get my new workout area. Well, it's not my new workout area, but I brought everything from my workout room out here. There's more space. I don't want to be confined in a room with germs, all that stuff. But let's put together some dumbbells. That was last Wednesday. So it's been exactly a week, and I dropped 10 pounds in that week. I just hadn't done anything but light exercise, and I also worked a lot. So I started working. I started working remotely, and it's frustrating because I have access to my office computer, but everything is so much slower. Like I'm talking like when I'm at the office, I'm at least twice as fast. Celestial, how's it going? Looking big. This is me after dropping. Music makes every workout better. I probably said that every stream at least once so far. So let's get these dumbbells set up. It would start. Oops. I got a pinch in my back there. That's what happened, and I dropped my wrist. I gotta be careful. I'm excited to be doing stuff again. And in the process, I gotta remember I need to respect my body. All right, so then with the legs. Thank you. Let's get that. I had a beard, shaved it off after New Year's, or maybe a day or two before. Got a little bit of stubble over the last week. How are you doing this fine Wednesday night? Kyle, sir, it's been a while. How are you doing? All right, so I don't want to go too hard out of the gate. I'm finding sort of what I'm worried about a weakened immune system. I'm worried about limiting factors in my body where I'll feel. Right now, I can't afford to injure myself or aggravate my injury. But I've been mobile. I've been doing exercises in the morning, doing some bodyweight squats and mobility stuff, but G. Birkin, I'm gonna Google that. G. Birkin, and it didn't work. G. Birkin. Oh, I should have known that. Resident Evil. Yeah, I imagine that costume would be really heavy. You're carrying something large up here with the eyeball and yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna do some push-ups really quick. I want to see how well my core stability is right now because like when you like mess up like a tendon or like muscle in your lower back, um, a lot of that's for stability, and especially when you're sitting down. So even myself, like when I was injured, I was strong, but when I was sitting down, I felt wobbly, and certain times where I could twist, I could move, but I would just like like I would like just turn really quickly and then sort of tighten up my core, and he's like, oh, and that's where I was struggling. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, oh. Oh. Yeah, for any Resident Evil costume, you have to be really good with makeup, which is I'm not. Yeah, I've never. I own Resident Evil Resistance. Uh, Never played it. So I'm being careful just to not load my back when picking anything up. But as I stand up, that's going to. Okay. Well, it's hulking, but it's more on one side, right? Like you still got there's you can still see in the first form you can still see part of what's the guy's name, William, right? William Birkin. You can still see part of the man that he was, and he was just a frail scientist. Whereas that's a costume that's made more with like almost like not by like bionics, but like an attachment to William. Cool. I'm gonna wash my hands. Like my weights are a little bit oily and they're rubbing off on me. Yeah, that was my first thought. Who'll cost you with heavy? But when I thought about it again, you could make most of it out of air. You just have like a light frame taking up most of the space, almost like paper mache maybe. A ball, a bobblehead spore. Yeah, that'll be more in line with my uh, penchant for lack of effort. Oh, I'm feeling it right about there. Oh. There is a Resident Evil streamer who I watched. Um, I watched him on YouTube. I'm trying to remember his name right now, but he, as the mastermind, took on a crew of other streamers inadvertently, right? They just got matched up, and then he's like, "Wait, I think this is a crew," and they had a really, really good match. And in the end, he won. But this guy here is the guy who I learned how to do the run for Resident Evil 7. Ethan Must Die. I learned how to complete Ethan Must Die just by watching his videos, and it was it was fun to watch. It came down to the wire. Banda, how's it going? My day's a lot better now that I've made it here. I'm working from home and having some issues working remotely. The hardest part is it's just slow, and I'm trying to get work done quickly, but I want to move my mouse, and it's like, click. No, click again. Okay, now drag that. Driving crazy. And meanwhile, like a high pressure situation where I'm just trying to get the jobs done. And in the end, I was able to stay on track. And I didn't want to make any more excuses for not working out today. It's been a week, which is the longest I have gone without working out since 2020. All right, so from October, end of October, so basically November, December, January 2020 was my last break from working out almost every day. And I tore something in my lower back. I was doing deadlifts, and I was gassed. I was tired with work, and I didn't have my mind in it. And I lifted really heavy, so like 4.5 plates each side, and it went up, but it wasn't feeling good. So I just lowered the weight, and I was doing 315, but I was exploding off the floor. And at my 7th rep, I exploded, but there's a little bit of momentum carrying the weight up. And when I caught, and then when the momentum came back down, I resisted it, and I felt a pop, dropped the weight, and that was that. I started to use this water bottle. I was at the gym and somebody else had the exact same water bottle as me. It's from a basically like an adult arcade, but instead of like a computer arcade, you are the computer pieces. Like you are the arcade pieces. So it's like you go through a room where lasers are shooting at you and you're trying to dodge them, or like there's probably like 20 different rooms and you get points. You turn them in for prizes. I got a water bottle. So when I saw somebody at the gym with the same water bottle, it was we had a nice little conversation. All right, next set. And then I'm going to increase the weight. Oh. Asymmetrical arcade. I don't know about that, but problem is I had my fan on me when I was on the bike. I don't have a fan on me right now. I'm already hot. I don't like it. Tomorrow, come rain or shine, I'm going to do a leg day. I have my squat rack right here, right there. And I will probably be using a weight belt for all my lifts for quite a while. I'll get used to using this on my squats. When I deadlift from now on, I'm back to a belt. I haven't used a belt since like before this year, since like 2017. You might surpass me soon. I hope you do. I hope to surpass my myself sometime soon too. I'm still chasing after that 28-year-old younger version of myself. All right, so let's add some weight. I want to do some skull crushers today. Yeah, I'm going to be more careful when I'm picking the weights up. Oh. But actually, the worst thing I could have done is get injured and then become inactive. Like that's not sound like physiotherapy advice. Of course, when you're injured, there is a time that you need to rest, but it's not as long as you think it is. And it is actually detrimental to stay inactive quite quickly and hinders your recovery. It's just you have to do the right exercises. You can't pee off your injured location. You gotta strengthen it and just keep your body moving, because you shut down your body and you start to yeah, when I was 28 was when I was at my most buff. Even now, I weighed myself. I was like, I, I, I went as low as 175 pounds in the last week, but then I ate a meal and I bumped right back up to like 180. So I'm at I'm at 180 pounds right now. About a week ago, I was 190 plus. So not healthy, but I also wasn't being my normal machine self. 180. That's gonna bounce right back up to 190. But I'm also a little bit softer too. I got a little bit more of this right now. I'm on my knees doing this. Echelon, how's it going? Yeah, I can actually kneel on my knees again. So I'm on my knees. I'm going to lower this camera a little bit. For the longest time, I couldn't because I had my busted up knee. I still have a little bit of a bone spur, but the bone bruising is largely better. It's been probably like 5 months already, right? So, no, maybe not. It's only been like 3.5 months, but I'm already very much recovered. I look like a really short person right now. So these are 35-pound dumbbells. I consider yoga, to me, is going into the yoga studio and doing a yoga class where you get that, like even yoga mentality included, right? For myself, I might throw in some stuff regularly into my regular activities. Downward. Oh man, I can feel it. It's pulling. You know, after downward dog. Oh. But that's just me stretching, moving my body, being active, but it's not yoga. Oh. I still didn't turn this bloody fan towards me, no? There we go. Oh yeah, so Monster Hunter Rise came out today. I'm tempted. I own it. I went through the character creation, and then I'm like, I gotta set this off, or I'm gonna disappear for a month, right? So I remember exactly what happened when the Monster Hunter World, not when it came out, but when I got it, and Yeah, it was not conducive to I don't know, like an ad that can give himself a pat on the back at the end of the week. But the character creation was the stupidest and most involved slash complex character creation I've ever seen, where you could like change where like the like whatever you call this in the side of the guy's eyes, where that thing is up and down. You can change like every little aspect of the guy's chin. You can put it in, out, you can widen, you can get the dimple, you get the and but in the end, the overall face basically stays the same. So you got your character, but you put I customize my character here, you customize your character there. You make the hair the same. It's like, and you make the clothes the same. You're not gonna be able to tell them apart. You've been pet sitting 5 dogs. Well, you are not a man lacking for company right now. It's like, then it feels like you're watching 5 children. Oh, especially with huskies. They need, well, dogs are personable, but huskies in particular. Going back to work. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, I want to squat, you know? That's what I want to do. But I don't think I should do it today. I think I should today get the heart moving, do stuff light, get back into it a little bit slower than that. You know what? I'm gonna squat just body weight. That's oh yeah. You get your dog sledding dogs or yeah, dog sled huskies out in California. That's like I'm trying to find a comparison for like a human mental image. Like I don't know. My first 3 things that came to my head were inappropriate, so I kept them to myself. What are the prison ones? The prison ones you yeah. As I come, my left glute is tight. My glute isn't what's torn, but it's tight because it's getting pulled on. I can feel it. They flipped the first time seeing snow. I can see that. And the other dogs, they're like, Snow, what's this amazing thing? They run outside, they do a circle, then they realize they don't like the feeling of the cold snow in their paws. They run right back inside. This feels good now. I'm actually feeling And I'm not resisting any weight. Let's get myself. Yeah, when I first read that, it like G Birkin, and then cosplay. Somehow the first thing I read was G string, and I'm like, okay, can't get me one of those. That was a double take right there. Okay, nope, I'm not doing close. That under my shoulders, or I mean under my hips. This I felt more in my lower back. No, so I'm gonna keep it wide. Lots of. That's I'm not gonna go that wide. Oh, I'm just going for comfort right now. I should count. I'm bad at counting when I lift, apparently. Oh, I got my pull-up bar here. I can do some pull-ups. Let's do that. I'll get the weights out for my feet. So, I get a bad back, but I bet I can still do this. I think I turned a shade of red there. I didn't even really try with doing a proper plank, straightening both legs. I can do chin-ups to target my biceps. Where I'm not actually going to pull with my back as much. I'm actually going to use my biceps to pull myself up. This thing's in the way. There's a bar across here. That's that's still on my list. I need to get a bike. Like I could get so much benefit if I just bike to work every day, right? Like that would absolutely change the game plan. Like that would not the game plan, but that would change the field, right? Like all I have to do is throw in bike to work every day and keep up with my training. Don't have to try any hard my training, but it's on the list. I get ads on my music. trying to hold my biceps. So how long are you taking care of those 5 dogs? Did you say? Oh, Echelon, I'm going back through the chat here. I missed your messages. I'm in quarantine for at least another 5 days. How did I miss that? I don't know. Now, where's that chat about the dogs? I don't have a ton of chat, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, so you've been pet sitting 5 dogs, 2 are huskies, and you're on a break from them right now. Okay, so you were taking care of these 5 dogs. Now they're gone, and you have your life back again. All right, I gotcha. Why is this thing bent? Huh. This thing is precarious. Normally I want to start with my arms all the way straight, but when I do that, it puts the weight back a little bit too much on at the start. So I have a little bit of bend, and it makes it a little bit more difficult to go bend, and I have to straighten once I'm there. Yeah. My throat's a little bit raw from all this talking already. That's what this is for. All right. Let's get those dumbbells. One's there, the other's there. Oh. It's usually like little movements. Like I'll be down here and I'll be bending over and I'll look and then I'll feel it. That's when I get like I'll be here and I'll maybe playing around with my hands when I'm bent over and I'll do something and I'm like, oh, got me. You can gain hit points and what was the first like dragon? What was the first type of I don't know what would you call them? Like the Final Fantasy type games. What was the first one you ever played? I have one very specifically that I played a lot as a kid, and that was Dragon Warrior 3. My camera skipped there for a second. And so Dragon Warrior 3 will always be very nostalgic for me. So, but I specifically played it on the NES which is the hardest version of it, I believe. All right, let's put these down. Yeah, there are 2 Fire Emblem games that I played to death, and basically potentially ruined Fire Emblem for me. The first was the first one for the GameCube, and the second one was Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. The one for the GameCube didn't burn me out because you play through it and then you can play it again. It's got pretty good replay value. Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones, to get 100% completion in that, absolutely wrecked me. So there are ways to manipulate the RNG so that you can max out your movement speed for every character. You can max out this, you can max out that. But then even in the end, when you have, it takes hours and hundreds of hours to do it. You get to, just so that you can fight this last dungeon where you play through like 100 floors, you get to the end and you can still have one of your characters die in one hit. They're dead, they're gone forever. So you mess up once, you got to start over. And it's then you get to play that dungeon like 3 times or something. It was brutal. I notice my chest has been got a little bit soft since I haven't used it in a week. All right, let's go back to doing some squats. Right now, my mindset is I can never have too much movement in my lower back. I'm not talking about resisting. I'm talking about actual movement. I just want to get a lot of movement through there. So, you think I can do 100 squats? I think I can do 100 squats. All right. I'll try to count. If I start talking, I'll probably forget to count. But let's go. Is that 15? I hope this is 20, this next one. $25. Oh. I don't know why I'm doing this. Just bored. 29. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I'm feeling now. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. I want my water, but it's too far away. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. If I start to feel inflammation here, I'm going to stop. 45, 46, 47, 50. Yeah, we're all having fun here. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 7, 58, 9, 60, 61, 62, 70. The hardest part is just doing this out of nowhere, because this isn't how I've been training. 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, whoop whoop, 100. I'm not done yet. 101. I'm gonna do 110 too, just to make sure I didn't miscount any. 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110. There we go. That was at least 100. I'm gonna go straight to calves. All right. Now I'm gonna double weight, one-legged calves. This is uncomfortable on my feet, though. I think a better angle is if we can get it from a little bit above me downwards. Oh. See, right now, I'm worried about COVID. So I'm actually paying probably too much attention to what I'm feeling right now. And I can't tell if I have a little bit of a tickle in my nose or not, or if it's just the air that's drying here. Oh. That one was for you. Oh. Yeah, so I've been playing a whole bunch of Don't Starve together recently. That was the last game I streamed, and it got me addicted to it again. So I've been playing it, and it is a large time sink. You can spend forever just trying to survive, or you could spend like setting up to fight a boss, building a base, going exploring. Well, I'm looking at this. I like how that ties in. I got muscles. I'm hot. I'm sweating. So I still want to do skull crushers. I don't just want to do biceps today. I'll do another set of calves. All right. So myself, I'm not. So I need to lower this guy. I'll do what I did last time. All right. I have an idea. Give me a second. I'm going to close that, open up my camera hub. Video, I can't. It's too bright. You can't see the contours. You can't see the contours on this camera back there. I got these holes in this thing, which is making this thing a pain in the butt. That's enough of that. Yeah, it is. Boom. The problem is it's not very interface friendly when I have the camera being held entirely by Streamlabs and the software that actually controls the camera is not actually able to use the camera, even though it's able to change the camera settings. So I'm changing the settings, not really able to see what's happening until after I'm done. Yeah, that is this camera. If I had my old camera, which I still should, if I can find it. Give me a second. I'll find my old camera. Or maybe I know where it is. It's up here. I don't think that's going to work. How do I have these? Playing around with cords. Streamlabs probably will not recognize this until I restart it. But let's try adding a new source instead. Where is it? Add source. Add any. No, that's. Let's delete that. There we go. And I will go add source, add new source, add source. Yeah. Yeah, Streamlabs won't recognize my other camera unless I start Streamlabs with the camera plugged in. So nothing I can do about that. Yeah, my old camera would go out of focus, but when it was in focus, it was I thought it was a little bit more crisp. This camera that I'm currently using, it actually blends my contours together. So like my abs and stuff, you can see less contours on this camera because it tries to automatically blend the colors. So it removes a little bit of depth, I think. Anyways, I'm going to get rid of this guy here. I want to do skull crushers, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start throwing some stuff away here. Sorry about that, I was a little loud. So I'm just going to put away my dumbbells while I'm here. Make sure I stay on camera. So their personalities don't clash, that is what you're saying. I imagine the hound just wants to be left alone. Meanwhile, the Huskies are probably full of energy. So he's showing attention. Okay. How's this? Wow. Something doesn't feel right here. Where's? That's why I'm not centered. Not even close. That's why I was grabbing down here. I should be grabbing there. This feels nice, just laying down, stretching open. My ring is pinching. Yeah, for sure. You'll finally have time to yourself without something constantly craving your attention. All right, so let's. There we go. Yeah, I'm just a little bit softer than I normally am, even though I lost weight. All right. I don't feel like continuing much longer. Oh, I went down too fast. I felt that in my back. So this might be my last set. I'm not far enough back. There we go. Oh, my lips are dry. I think the air is just dry in here. But I'm going to start winding it down. Thanks for being here and chatting with me, Kyle Surf, as well as Echelon, Mr. Banda. Oh yeah, Rebar 9. There was one other person. I'll let you look in chat here. Echelon, yeah. He's very celestial. That's right. And Golden Whale, and Celestial. All right. And Twitch. Hey, there's me, that handsome bugger. I'll send you to this woman here. There we go. That work? Yep. Wow, it's saying it's streaming in 3 seconds. That's okay. Bye, everybody. If it takes off. Okay, good. I thought it was sending you guys away right away. Well, thank you all. Simply 990. How's it going? You caught me as I was logging off. I'm a little bit out of shape. I'm in quarantine, pulled my back, but that just means I have the joy of getting it all back. I didn't do any back stretches, flexes. Have a good night, everybody.